What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Now today I've got a very fun video for you. We're taking a look back on AskReddit, and in today's episode we're going to be finding out the internet's funniest answers to the question, what is the stupidest injury you've ever gotten? I sneezed and it dislodged a herniated disc, causing me to collapse and rupturing my vertebrae, crippling me permanently. So yeah, I got crippled with a sneeze. And also, guys, this person has posted an MRI picture from the event back then. And here we go. That much damage from a sneeze. Oh, that looks incredibly painful. I'm so sorry. My sister said, "Hey, I want to shoot your BB gun." So I give it 10 pumps, hand it to her, walk over to the tire, and as I'm setting the pop can on the tire, she shoots me in the butt. It took a doctor 10 minutes to dig it out. Ah, same, says someone else. Except mine was by my little brother, and it was right above my crack. He apologized till he was well into his 20s. And last year, I guess he got tired of the teasing, he said, "You know what? F it. Yeah, I did it on purpose. That really hurts." I tried to break a thread by wrapping it around my fingers and suddenly pulling. A thread of Kevlar cut my fingers to the bone. Bruh, Kevlar? One of the most strong materials in the world. Oh my god, that is, yeah, definitely risky. I had lost about 30 pounds, and my belt was getting too big. Now, most people would say, oh, time to buy a new belt. The craftier of us might say, time to get out my leather punch. I say, time to dig a hole in the belt with my folding pocket knife. It folded in on itself while I was digging a new hole in the leather and cut my thumb to the bone, and I had to go to urgent care to get it stitched up. Oh my god. I severed 3 tendons in my left hand while slicing a bagel. Basic tendon repair went well, but my middle finger got infected. They had to put a tendon from my leg into my hand. 3 surgeries over a frickin' bagel. And then Safari Jim has edited his comment saying, "Oh my god, this blew up. Everyone keeps asking me if I ate the bagel. No, I didn't. Thanks for the awards." So all of that, he didn't even get to eat the bagel. Oh my god. Now this wasn't me, but I was playing basketball with some friends one day, and the topic of Derrick Rose's ACL tear came up. A friend of mine was confused how he could have gotten hurt on that play, so he tried to mimic exactly what Rose did to see if he could feel any pressure in his knee. He tore his meniscus. Dude, you've seen the professional athlete do the play and get really badly injured, and he's a professional athlete. Why would you try that? Oh my god, I love it. I broke my foot on the way to the kitchen to get a muffin. I ate the muffin lying on the kitchen floor with my foot propped up on a chair, trying not to cry. Priorities. This is what you gotta do. Bagel man earlier, at least eat the bagel. This person ate the muffin, and was it some sort of consolation? I really doubt it. You've broken your foot. A guy with a farm down the road said, "Hey, can you come and help bale hay tomorrow?" I, at 16, with no prior baling experience, said, "Sure, I'll be there." I showed up in basketball shorts, and I left looking like I spent 3 minutes in a broom closet with 5 cats and a vacuum cleaner I couldn't shut off. I mean, to be honest, I don't know about baling hay, but I imagine you got scratched quite a lot. In high school, as I was leaving, I saw a high jump with full pad and bar on the field, so I decided to give it a try. Now, when I landed on my back, my knee came down and I gave myself a black eye. To be honest, mate, if I put myself in that position, I'd be very tempted. It's a shame that you injured yourself, but my question is, did you clear the bar? I once broke my thumb trying to give someone a hug. I awkwardly caught it on their body, and the ligament of my stretched thumb popped off and took some bone with it. My days. Hey, I mean, I guess that's one positive of the COVID pandemic, is that no hugging equals no thumb breakings. Not really. On vacation in Florida, I forgot my sandals at home, and I didn't want to wear shoes down to the beach. I figured I'd just buy a pair later, and I was already the last of our group to arrive, so I walked down barefoot. The boardwalk ended up being a lot longer than it looked due to a twist, and was made out of some odd, almost plastic composite material instead of wood. I have a very high pain tolerance. When I finally reached the sand, my feet went from mildly uncomfortable to suddenly on fire. I had to be carried back off the beach. Second-degree burns on the entirety of both soles of my feet. I couldn't walk for a week. I still openly tell people it's one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Yeah, I don't want to sound like a rude man, but it definitely is. I decided it would be quicker to walk down an incline of tennis ball sized rocks in flip-flops with my hands full than walk around on the pavement. I was right. I descended quickly. There you go. I punched myself in the forehead during an improv comedy bit, and I gave myself a concussion. Well, if that is not commitment to the cause, I don't know what is. Did the audience laugh, though? That is my question. All right. Okay, this one. Wow, I have another one. A horse once bit my boob. Hard. I had a fun time explaining my injury to my mum. I got a fun scar too. Oh my god. And then look at their username. Anxious equestrian. Oh, it all makes sense. Oh, so good. There's a tool called a hay hook. It looks like a big Captain Hook hand, except it's welded to a metal bar. You stab it into small bales of hay to make them easier to drag around. One day, I missed the hay and hit my knee. Oh, that might be one of the most painful ones yet. Oh god. Watching American football as a kid. My dad missed the play where one of the wide receivers injured his ankle. Oh, Dad, he did this, I said. I ended up with the same injury. Oh, same again. What is it with recreating injuries that you've just seen a professional athlete do? My god. When I was 6, my forehead was really itchy, but it was one of those deep itches that you couldn't really scratch out. So my bright 6-year-old brain told me to get into an all-fours position and try rubbing my forehead into the carpets. Well, I did that, and I ended up taking a small layer of skin off that took absolutely ages to heal completely. Look, you're 6 years old and all, fair enough, but my day, how dumb are you? Like, imagine you're a parent, right, and you walk in on your kid doing this. You're either thinking they're doing some, weird satanic ritual, or they're just absolutely brain dead. I don't know what you'd imagine. Oh, crazy. I broke my foot whilst practicing the finishing move in Karate Kid. I was 20. That's more like it. In January, I broke my rib trying to get a soda from the back seat of my car. So simple. So funny. I woke up, looked at the clock, had time before the alarm would go off, and went back to sleep. I woke up again, looked at the clock, felt a pop, and heard a sound in my neck. Torticollis. I had to call my dad to come to the college, help me down 3 flights of stairs, and take me to the ER. It ruined my whole 2-week Christmas break. Yeah, and that is why you should never wake up before your alarm. Get as much sleep as you can to avoid torticollis. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sounds, frankly, horrible. Man, is that a high bar for me. I think this time I'll go with the time I broke my arm because I was running and my feet got tangled in my parachute pants. Oh man. When I was 5, I was stepped on by a llama. Okay, my mum said I had a llama foot-shaped bruise on my back for a couple of weeks. They closed the petting zoo after that. When it reopened, they no longer allow people inside the animal pens. Like, I know I'm laughing, but that is actually quite serious. But okay, but I don't care. You got stepped on by a llama. My God, what a story. Wow, that reminds me of the time I was stepped on by a llama and they had to close the zoo because of me. What a story to tell. Stupidest injury? Well, one time when I was a kid, I was running around the yard, pushing the wheelbarrow. I hit a big root, went flying forward into the wheelbarrow, and ended up crashing into a tree like 40 feet downhill. Stupidest time I merely hurt myself? Well, I peed on an electric cattle fence, because I thought it would be funny. It was, just not for me. Wait, so okay, a lot to unpack here. The first one, did the wheelbarrow genuinely go like 40 feet along, balancing with you in it? Because if it did, that's incredible. The second one, yes, that would be very funny for everyone watching. I would have loved to be there. I once injured my leg by jumping off the back of a moving truck so that I wouldn't be in trouble for riding on the back of a moving truck. Yeah, wow, that actually reminds me. One of my friends jumped off of like a golf buggy for no reason at all and just hit concrete. I think they were fine, to be fair. It was about, 10 years ago, but we were all sat in the golf buggy and we didn't know why he did it. But hey, what a memory. I literally haven't thought about that for, over 10 years, so thanks. I leaned forward to look at my face closely in the bathroom mirror, and a vertebrae in my lower back slipped out of position. 9 weeks on disability, then got laid off. Oh my, wait, so you lost your job because you looked in the mirror? Wow. I snapped my humerus in half while arm wrestling. I did not find it as humorous as it sounds. Now, guys, I've seen videos of professionals doing this, and I know it happens because there's so much stress put on your arm. Oh, my days. Oh, wow, again, did you win the arm wrestle, though? Who knows? It's still possible, but they probably stopped it when you broke your arm. I'm sorry. I woke up with a sprained ankle. What? I still have no clue what I did before I fell asleep or in my sleep, but suddenly I woke up, my ankle was swollen, and I couldn't walk. It sounds like you've had an absolutely massive night, or maybe you've been attacked by something in the middle of the night. Who knows, one of the two. But a sprained ankle, that's not something that you just, I don't know, wake up with. You guys know I've had a lot of ankle issues myself. To get a sprained ankle, you really have to twist it, or, you know, sprain it. It doesn't just happen. Weird. And then finally, not so much stupid as in my faults, but the universe was definitely laughing at me. I decided I was finally going to get serious about running. I wanted to run for exercise for a while, but I was out of shape and embarrassed. I finally mustered up the courage to go to the gym. I walk outside to let my dog go to the bathroom before I left, and a wasp stung me on the lower side of my foot, right in the arch. I was wearing sandals. I even had on my workout clothes and everything. My foot was the size of a softball for a week. My God, when the universe doesn't want you to work out, it really makes it obvious. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you've mustered up all the courage to finally get to the gym, get fit, you know, feel good about yourself. And then this happens. It's a sign from the gods. And there we go. What a delectable medley of AskReddit splendor that was, if you wanted to call it that. Some very interesting answers, to say the least. Some very dumb answers, as it was expected. You know, I'm not really sure. Like, am I supposed to laugh at these, or are some of them pretty serious? You know, like going in for a hug and breaking your thumb. It's gonna hurt, but that's funny, isn't it? I'm sorry, the dark humor within me just wants to laugh at that. Some of them are so catastrophically stupid, some less so, and I can put myself in that position and kind of understand why that might have happened. But honestly, about 5 to 10 of those, how dumb do you have to be? My apologies if you commented on this post and you're watching right now, but shout out to you, man. You're very dumb. Anyway, guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you want more from AskReddit from me right away, check out a couple on screen. If you are new around here, subscribe for more videos like this, and also turn notifications on, join the notification gang, and you'll be notified every time I post a brand new video. See you all tomorrow with an extra special video.